What up? What up? What up? Shout out to everybody, man, that be watching my videos. Shout out to everybody that be watching my story times. Shout out to everybody that click on it really fast. You know what I'm saying? That's dope. And shout out to everybody, man, that yeah, man, support me on these videos, because these are all real stories right here. Just in the backyard, man, chilling on this nice Friday. Got my little dog right here, man, just chilling. You know what I'm saying? My boy Black. Let me show y'all him real quick. He out here eating and stuff. Say what up, Black. This is my little boy right there. Chilling. Yeah, man, this is my little microphone where I record all my videos at. Just bought this. Got it from some of my people. Yeah. Today's story time, man, is about the time my two neighbors got into a fight, and they're both women. They're girls, you know what I mean? But they're old though, you know what I'm talking about? This happened when I was a kid. It was one of my friends named Carlos, his mom. She go by the name of Adeseti. And the other one was named Kendrick, but they don't live here no more. They moved a long time ago. Remember, man, this all happened when I was a kid. So you know, man, how girls, man, when moms don't like each other and they be talking about each other, man, and especially when you're from like a Mexican neighborhood, a black neighborhood, that's just how it goes, you know what I mean? And so they used to like pass by each other and see each other and stuff, and you know what I mean, just look at each other and give each other the eye, you know what I'm talking about? Just like try to stare each other down. And sometimes the sons, like, they didn't like each other, man, because I remember I used to hang with like both of them, but not at the same time. But like I would like hang with like one at a time, you know what I'm talking about? We should just be chilling. We just be chilling and stuff. Just be chilling and doing us and just having a good time, you know? And yeah, well, this one day, like I said, the sons, man, they used to get into some fights, you know what I'm saying? And they was young too, bro. They was probably like 12 years old. 12 years old. They used to get into fights and stuff and just like push each other. Sometimes like they'll be riding bikes and they'll like try to hit each other with the bikes. Man, they was like some crazy ass kids, bro. How do you say it? This one day, Kendrick, he has a brother. He was like he was like 15 years old, 16 years old. I remember him. He used to have like glasses, and he used to always wet his hair, and he comb his hair and stuff. And he thought he was cool and shit, you know what I'm talking about? He thought he was like a hood nigga. So this one day, man, we was all chilling outside and shit, all the kids in the street, and Kendrick had came outside because, remember, man, they didn't like each other, but all the other kids, man, we all used to just play with each other and shit and just chill with each other. And how do you say it? That nigga Kendrick came outside. Carlos was outside too, and we was by Carlos's house. And Kendrick's mom, they lived down the street, like at the end of the street. And there was a house between Carlos's mom and Kendrick's mom, so there was a house right there between them. So Kendrick was outside, and Carlos was by me. We was chilling and shit. And Kendrick come outside. He goes, "Hey, what's up, man?" He started talking to the kids. He was talking to us. "What's up? What up?" And Carlos was like, "Man, get your ass back in the house." He goes, "Ain't nobody want you out here." Carlos was like, "Man, shut up." He goes, "Shut up." He goes, "Shut up." He goes, "I'm not your friend." He goes, "I'm everybody else's friend in the street." He goes, "I'm not yours." He goes, plus this isn't your street." And Carlos goes, "What the fuck you say?" Carlos got up, bro. I remember Carlos, bro. He used to fucking get up real fast. Carlos got up. He goes, "What the fuck you say?" He got his face. And Carlos goes, Carlos was kind of gay. I mean, not Carlos, Kendrick. He was kind of gay. He was kind of like gay moving and shit. You know what I'm talking about? You know them fruity ass niggas you gotta watch out for, bro. He was like one of them type of niggas, bro. And he goes, man. He got in his face. He goes, "I don't give a fuck." But he goes, "I don't give a fuck." He goes, "I don't give a fuck." Hey, that nigga Carlos, he had a big ass stick in his hand, like a big ass wood. He ended up hitting that nigga like in his leg. He hit him in his leg, and that nigga freaking Kendrick, he pushed him, and Carlos, he freaking threw the stick down, and he started hitting them in the face, bro. And they started swinging at each other, bro. They was going at it, bro. At 12 years old, my nigga. 12 years old. They was swinging and hitting each other and shit. And how do you say it? Yeah, they were swinging and hitting each other and shit. And they was going at it and stuff. And that nigga Carlos, bro, he took that nigga in the ditch. They went inside the ditch. I'm finna go to my front yard. Yeah, but they went inside the ditch and shit. And they was out there just freaking swinging and going at it, bro. And going at it. And look, bro, there's some kids right there hopping in the car, bro. But yeah, this is my neighborhood. You see that house right there? Y'all see those houses? That one right there where all the right there where the gates at, where that man's coming at, that's where it all happened at. Right there where all those cars at. It happened down the street right there. But yeah, that boy Kendrick and they were getting into it, bro. They were swinging at each other and going at it. And that's when somebody had went to Carlos Kendrick's house, was like, bro, he goes, bro, go get your brother, bro. He's getting beat up by Carlos. And that nigga was like, he goes, all right, so he went outside, and that's when Kendrick's brother had came outside, and he wants to get petted. Look at him. He wants to play. He wants to play. He wants to play. And how do you say it? That's when he came outside. He goes, y'all stop it, bro. He took Carlos off his brother, and Kendrick was like, he was crying and shit, bro. He was like, man, fuck that motherfucker, man. He goes, fuck him. He was crying and stuff. And that's when he goes, I'm finna go tell my mom. And remember, Carlos' mom and Kendrick's mom, they didn't like each other. So when his brother went to go call his mom, he went to go tell him, bro. And remember, before that, bro, they used to stare each other down. They used to like look at each other and do all that shit. And they had words with each other. Like they got into it. Like they started arguing with each other and stuff a couple times. I remember that in the streets. And how do you say it? Kendrick's mom, bro, he came over there to Carlos' house, fucking knocked on the door, my nigga. I remember that, bro. We was all outside, Carlos and everybody. We was all looking. We was like, oh shit, because nigga, she was like, when she was walking to her house, you could tell she was finna get into it, bro. You could just tell she was finna get into it. And so she was walking over there to her house and stuff, and she was like, you know what? She was saying like, I'm fucking tired of this bitch. I'm tired of this bitch. This bitch always doing some bullshit. That's what she was saying while she was walking. And I was like, oh shit. I was like, bro, Carlos, man, you better go tell your mom, bro, before she gets to the house. That nigga Carlos ain't do nothing, bro. He ain't do nothing. So look at that boy Black, man. Look at that boy Black. Yeah, he ain't fucking do nothing about it, bro. That bitch, bro, she went over there to her house, knocked on the motherfucking door, bro. Knocked on the door. When that bitch opened the door, when that bitch opened the door, my nigga, she fucking grabbed that bitch from her hair. I remember she grabbed her from her hair. She went inside her house, bro. She was punching her inside her house. Right there in the front door, just punching her. You know what I'm saying? Just going at it with that bitch. Just hitting her and stuff. Just punching her. They were screaming and yelling, saying, fuck you, bitch. In Spanish, saying all like bad words and shit, like, fuck you, bitch. Fuck you and all of this and all of that. And just saying all these bad words and shit. And just saying everything, you know what I mean? Saying all that type of stuff. Look at him. That's my little boy Black right there. But yeah, man, they was out there swinging, like hitting each other and just punching each other. And that fucking Kendrick's mom, bro, she ended up beating the fuck out of Carlos's mom. And she was like, you better tell your fucking son to leave my son alone before she tells her husband, bro. She was like, I'm gonna tell my husband to come over here and beat your husband's ass. You know what I mean? To show your son how a real ass whooping is and all that type of stuff, bro. And she was like, you better not, what you say in Spanish, bro? She goes, you better tell your son to leave my son alone. And she was like, what the fuck she said, bro? And she said, oh yeah, you puta. She was like, you puta. She called her a hoe and shit. That's what she was saying about it. She was like, you hoe. She was like, you a hoe and all that type of stuff. And I was like, damn, bro. Fucking, bro, both of their hairs were messed up and shit. After that, man, they didn't do nothing about that. They just ended it after that, bro. Just ended it after that. They got into it, bruh. After that, man, that nigga, hey, we went inside Carlos's house. We was like just checking and see what the fuck happened. To see what happened to her mom and shit. You know what I mean? Just checking. And Carlos's mom was like, you know what, fuck that shit. They called the police. Carlos's mom called the police because she was like hurt and stuff. And she had like scratches on her face. And the other mom had scratches on her face too. Nigga, hey, Carlos, nigga, he didn't come outside for like a month. That nigga Kendrick, he ain't come outside for like a couple weeks, nigga. Like, everybody was just, it's just like fucking like, it fucked up the whole street, bro. After that, bro, we was like, what the fuck? Yeah, but man, hope y'all enjoyed that story time, man, about the time those two ladies had got into it, man. That was some crazy stuff, bro. That happened when I was a little kid. I still remember that, man. When she went up in her house, they was just swinging at the door, bro, just going at it. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Hope y'all enjoyed that, man. Drop a like, man. Go check out some of my other story times. Let me know, man, if any stuff like that ever happened in y'all street. You know what I mean? And y'all seen like stuff like that happen where y'all live at and all that type of stuff, you know? And yeah, man, just drop a like for your boy, man, and keep supporting these story times, and I'll keep on telling some hood story times, you know what I mean? And shout out to everybody that watches, man, for real. Peace.